Welcome back to America. Chargers are now is the third quarter, and Cascade gets the ball to start off the second half. Immediately, Cascade tries to score, but it is no good already, and Taylor gets the ball. But there was a traveling penalty called on Taylor already. Only 8 seconds into the half, and that Chargers have another penalty. Number 22, White Newen has the ball for the Bruins. She gets the ball. She tries to get the ball to number 23, Jessica Welch, but is knocked out by the Gabby Grambois. Newen looks to get the ball to someone. Tries to throw it in the way of Gabby Grambois, but she is covering her woman well. V. Newen tries to get the shot, but she misses. Makes it, sorry. Newen tries to save the ball from going out of bounds, but she gets it inbounds. Chargers ball on their side of the court. Gabby Grambois has the ball. Grambois gets the ball to Wika. Wika gets the ball back into Grambois' hands. Grambois gets the ball to Taylor. Taylor goes up, and it is good. Score now 39-26. Chargers up by 13. Grambois blocks a shot. But the ball is still back in the Bruins' hands. Chargers still trying to get the ball. Grambois tried to get in, but she knocked it right out of bounds, giving the Bruins the ball back on their side of the court. Newen gets the ball to number 32, Lorstein. And it did not work. It was knocked out of bounds by one of the Bruins. Grambois gets the ball. Gets in mid-court. Looks to find a woman. Looks also to get past Katie Valenzuela. Gets right past her. Gets the ball to Mikhail Montez. Montez goes to Wika. And the score is good, putting the Chargers up into the 40s. Scores 41-26. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Chargers ball, Bruins ball again after the ball was attempted to get knocked out by Carly Wika, but she hit the ball out of bounds, giving the ball back to the Bruins and Vi Newen. From the three perimeter, the shot was missed. Gabby Grambois gets the ball, goes up for the layup, and it's no good. And when she was coming down, Grambois and number 32 for the Bruins, Casey Lorstein, collided, and Lorstein hit the ground really hard. Gabby Grambois up at the free throw line this is not her first time at the free throw line tonight. She goes up, and it hits the rim and bounces first at the free throw line. It's her second chance. Ball back to Grambois. The ball's up. And no good again, putting her at 50% for the night. But McKenna gets another rebound. Taylor gets the rebound, and it's good again. Taylor so far has scored 4 points in this half, extending the score to 43-26. Chargers. Ball knocked out of the hands of Akega by Grambois. Bruins ball on Chargers side of the court. Number 22 by Newen. The ball. Oh, it looks like that was a 5-second violation on the Bruins by Newen. Grambois starting Chargers. Grambois looks for an open woman, gets a ball into the hands of Mikhail Montez. Mikhail Montez goes up, but there's a traveling penalty called on Montez. Ball back of Newen for the Bruins. Newen looks for a woman, gets a ball to Valenzuela. Katie Valenzuela gets right past Taylor. Gets the ball into the hands of number 4. Shot no good. Grambois gets the rebound. Goes deep to Austin Taylor. Austin Taylor does not come down with the ball. And Montez gets the ball again. And it's no good. Montez gets her own rebound. And it's good! Chargers up 47-26. Now with 6:05 left. Newen for the Bruins. Now the Chargers ball. Bruins call yet. I'm out of the half. It's a 30-second timeout. You know, I bet you that coach out there is not happy with his girls right now. They are not. They've only scored 3 points this half compared to the Chargers' 14, starting just like last time, with the Chargers up 14-3 at the half. Shannon Grumway must be happy with her squad right now, as they are doing very well for a girls basketball team. They put it 45 already, and there is still a lot of basketball left. They are up by 19, hoping to get that score to 20 plus. Grandboys has the ball. Grandboys goes Taylor. Taylor goes up immediately, but the shot is no good. She gets her own rebound, gets it Grandboys, but the ball is stolen by Nguyen. Nguyen, that looks like a double dribble by Nguyen. That's one of her 5th penalty tonight, 2nd of the half. Grandboys gets the ball again. Grandboys looks for a woman. She gets the ball to Montez, and Montez had no one to stop her, and she gets the layup from the post for free. 47-26 is the score with 5:50 left. Bruins try to score again. Number 32 shoots, and she gets the shot, but it was not in time and does not count to penalty by the Bruins. Chargers get the ball at the Bruins sideline. Grandboys gets the ball to Taylor. Taylor gets the ball back in the hands of Grandboys, but it was a backcourt violation by the Chargers. Taylor must be a little more consistent when she throws the ball. Wika on the defense, but she didn't have to do anything. That was a bad shot. Grandboys to Taylor. Taylor goes up in the post, and it hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebound recovery. Nguyen goes down court for the Bruins. Penalty on the Bruins ball. The ball foul was on number 14 for the Chargers, McGuire Rossnagel. For the Bruins, that was number 12, Katie Valenzuela, that made the easy bucket. Another timeout called. It's a 60-second timeout this time instead of a 30-second timeout, which were already called 3 times today. It was Cascade's timeout again this time. Yes, a 60-second timeout, twice as long as most timeouts. He wants to give the girls some rest. I mean, he's pretty much had the same lineup out there all day, barely making any subs. 47-28 right now. Chargers still up, only 19. The Bruins come back out on the court. Still the same lineup as usual. Let's see who they send out. Looks like they send out Melanie Cabrera. But they do not. Instead, they send out number 10, Noriega, number 14, number 20, Wika, number 32, Montez, and number 22, Grandboys, still out on the court. Noriega gets the ball. Noriega gets the ball into the hands of Rossnagel. Rossnagel gets down court. Rossnagel goes to Wika. Wika to Rossnagel. Oh, and the shot is blocked by number 33, Brooke Alcaega. Coach of the Bruins sidelines yelling towards their coaches, towards their players. Ball to Wika's hand. Rossnagel, Grandboys goes for the 3. And it is barely misses. And is recovered by number 14, Rossnagel to Grandboys. Grandboys goes back to Rossnagel. Noriega. Noriega back to Wika. Wika to Grandboys. Grandboys shoots for the 3, and it's no good again. Usually she is never missing the 3s, but today she is a little bit off her marks. Nguyen was about to score, but Grandboys came in there and saved the day for the Chargers, but it did draw a foul. That was Rossnagel that made the foul right there, not Grandboys. Nguyen shoots. And it is no good for the Bruins. Chargers still up 19. Nguyen will try to lessen the lead for the Chargers by 1 point right here. She shoots up. And this time it's good. 29 points on the board for the Bruins tonight. Noriega goes deep to Wika. Wika goes in the lab, and she makes it. What an assist by Noriega. Almost going from full court to Wika. Wika gets the ball back to Grand Boys. Grand Boys looks to shoot here. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Gabby Grand Boys, but it bounced off Nguyen's feet, so it is Chargers ball. Grand Boys looks for open woman. She's Cabrera, but Cabrera, instead she goes to Montez. Montez shoots, and the shot is blocked by number 32, Casey Lorstein. Lorstein gets the ball to Montez, gets another rebound. She's had a lot of rebounds tonight. Melanie Cabrera. Cabrera goes down court. She shoots for the three, but it is no good. And the rebound is recovered by Jessica Welch, even after Shannon Grand Boys just yelled rebounds. Nguyen tries to turn on court, but is bumped by Melanie Cabrera. And that looks like that was a foul on number 24 for the Chargers.
Number 24, Melanie Cabrera, her second. There's O'Neill's first foul. Entering the game for the Bruins is number 24.
Number 24 coming in the game for the Bruins. Number 24, Annika Hildy. Nguyen on their sideline, about to trying to shoot. Oh, and the ball is fumbled around and eventually dropped by number 20. Foul on the chart on Hildy for the Bruins. That's her second foul day. Grand Boys to Wika. Oh, and it goes right out of Wika and hits the back wall. That's another turnover for the Chargers. Ever since that timeout, they have not been able to score and have turned the ball over a few times. Noriega goes. Ball gets right past her and goes to number 24 of the Bruins, Annika Hildy. Nguyen will try to score here. Grand Boys does not want that to happen. Montez plays good defense here. The ball was tossed up, and Grand Boys right there by bumping. Number 15, Brini Henderson. The Bruins. Noriega gets it, throws the ball up, and prays that we could catch it, and she does, and she gets the ball into Michaela Montez's hands, and Michaela Montez gets a bucket, easy bucket for the Chargers, getting the score up to 51-29 with 3:21 left in the third quarter. Grand Boys gets the ball back in Noriega's hands before it went out of bounds. Noriega tries to save the ball, but it is a turnover, and the ball goes right in number 12, Katie Valenzuela. Valenzuela goes up, and it bounces out of the net, and it is no points for the Bruins. Subbing in for the Bruins is number 21, Caitlin Daniel. She looks to finally get some points up on the board and some playing time tonight. Karen Boyce gets the ball, drives down court, gets the ball into Michaela Montez's hand. Michaela gets the ball to Wika. Wika goes up for the bucket and is no good. And the rebound is recovered by Katie Valenzuela of the Bruins. Karen Boyce tries to get some hands there, but Katie Valenzuela does not like that. Wika tries to steal the ball out of Hildy's hand of the Bruins, and it was not successful, and the ball is back in the Bruins' hands. Valenzuela tries to get her team back into a scoring position. Valenzuela throws the ball down deep to Nguyen. Nguyen gets the ball into the hands of, it looks as if that was Jessica Welch, and she misses the three-pointer. Ball out of bounds, Chargers ball. Noriega starting off with the ball. She gets the ball into the hands of Cabrera. Cabrera drives down court, now at mid-court. Looks for an option. Heavy defense by Valenzuela, gets the ball to Noriega, and Noriega goes for the bucket, and it is no good. And the ball is back. Oh, the ball was back into the hands of the Bruins. We got a player down. Number 23 for the Bruins, Jessica Welch, hit the ground hard after getting bumped into. Taylor's first foul of the day. Looks to be like there will be no free throws for the Bruins. Nguyen looks to get the ball into one of her teammates' hands. Wika does not like that. Cabrera goes up. Oh, and the shot was blocked by Nguyen. What a play by the Bruins. But it is still Chargers ball. And there's also a foul by Nguyen, a shooting foul. Cabrera has 2 chances at the free throw line, her first time of the night. She goes. And it was no good, but luckily she still has a second chance to improve the Chargers' lead over the Bruins with 2:15 left in the third quarter. Goes up. And this time it is good. That was nothing but net by Cabrera. 52-29. Chargers on top at the moment. Number 24, Hildy gets a ball and tries and gets a hand in the playmaker, Caitlin Daniel. Caitlin Daniel shoots, but it was no good. And the Chargers and Taylor for the Chargers makes a rebound. Noriega still gets a ball for the Chargers and gets a ball to Cabrera. Cabrera at midcourt looks for an open woman, gets the ball into Ross Engel's hand. She goes for the 3, and it is no good. Noriega saves the ball from going out of bounds, gets the ball into Cabrera's hands. Cabrera turns the ball over after falling down, and the ball is in the hands of number 22, Nguyen. Nguyen goes up for 3, and it was good. And that score is now 52-32. The Chargers up by 20 against the Bruins with 1:30 left on the clock. Ross Engel to Wika. Wika Noriega. Noriega calls a play. Gets the ball into Taylor's hands. Ross Engel looks for open woman. Cabrera wide open. Gets to Noriega. Noriega does not shoot. Gets the ball in the Wika's hands. Wika goes up and it is no good. Resetting the play clock, but the rebound was recovered by Brooke Alcalega of the Bruins. The ball is getting moved around, and Wika comes out with it. 24, Cabrera tries to get the Chargers in scoring position. Noriega shoots, and it is good. That was a 3. Jaden Noriega, the 5'5" sophomore, junior. Nguyen goes for the 3, and it is good. It looked as if no one was even there to try and stop her. And the lead of the Chargers is still only 20 points. Taylor Noriega. Noriega goes up for another 3, and this time it is no good, but the rebound was by Ross Engel. Ross Engel goes straight to Cabrera. Cabrera tries to get the rebound, but it slips out of her hands. Bruins ball on the opposite end of their court. Nguyen starts us off, gets the ball into the hands of number 24, Hildy, but the ball is right back into Nguyen's hands. Nguyen tries to get past Ross Engel. She goes up, and the shot was blocked by Ross Engel. Wika has the ball now. Wika goes to Ross Engel. Ross Engel looks to shoot. She shoots, and the shot was blocked by number 33, Brooke Alcalega, and that concludes the third quarter. The Chargers at 55-35 this night against the Bruins in Marysville. Oh, and looks as if there's a player down for the Bruins. It's like number 33, Brooke Alcalega of the Bruins. It was an unfortunate injury for the Bruins, as she has been very hot this last quarter. Number 14, Ross Engel for the Chargers gets a few free throws right here. Once Alcaega is off the court, Ross Engel will be able to shoot her free throws. Not Ross. Alcaega is still on the floor, looks to be in pain, with her coach standing over her, trying to get her back up. She fell to the ground, grabbing her ankle. Does not look good right now. Chargers have managed to keep their lead up by 20 points this whole quarter, which is pretty amazing considering that their team has missed a lot and turned the ball over, but they're still up by 20, playing very good defense against the Bruins, blocking nearly every shot that the Bruins try to make. And she's back up. Akiega gets back up. Turns out that was Nguyen the whole time. On the ground, I cannot see the numbers from where I was at. That's a huge loss, considering she's touched the ball nearly every second for the Bruins. Rosling goes for a free throw, and she makes it. Crowd is silent. She goes again. And it is good again. The Chargers score now 57-35. They're up 22 at the end of the third.
In the third quarter, there's a Metro 57, Cascade 35.
Chargers are up by 22, which is 2 points better than 20. Those 2 points could save them at the end of the game if the Bruins rally and try to make a comeback here. Chargers need to play a little bit better with their ball. They need to stop dropping the ball, and they need to protect the ball better than they have been all game. The Bruins, they need to fix nearly everything. They do have 35 points up on the board, and they've had a substantially, they got better while the third quarter went on, but they still have no answer for the Chargers' offensive attack. Now that Nguyen is out, sitting on the sideline with, it looks like an injured ankle. Katie Valenzuela will come in and probably play for her the rest of the time. Look for her to make some plays this next quarter. Chargers back out on the court. Same lineup at the end of the third quarter. Minus Noriega, and in for Noriega is number 12, Kyla Van Horn. Valenzuela in. Nguyen out. Ball goes straight to Taylor. Taylor goes to Grandboys. Oh, but it was overthrown, and the ball gets into number 21 for the Bruins, Caitlin Daniel. Valenzuela gets the ball after a little fumbling around. She goes around court, looks good, man. She gets her woman back into their spots. The ball was knocked out of bounds by the Chargers, and it's still Bruins ball. Lexi Strike will try to get the ball into the hands of her teammates. And there's another penalty call on the Chargers, sorry. That foul was on Mikhail Montez. That is her first of the night. Oh. She had plenty of room to shoot that three, and she still missed. Mikhail Montez gets the ball to Taylor. Grandboys gets the ball, goes up for the layup, and it was perfect. That score is now 61-35. The Chargers on top. Cabrera looks to play good defense right here. And she tried to get right. She did not get. She got right past Cabrera, but the foul was on Cabrera. Bruins get the ball right next to the cheerleaders for the Chargers. Whoever that is will want to get the ball right into the hands of playmakers like Valenzuela. But instead, she goes to number 33, Brooke Alcaega. Number 24 has the ball right now, Hildy. Hildy goes to the Bruins. Oh, and the ball was stolen from Mikhail Montez. Mikhail Montez goes down court, gets the ball into Grandboys, and Grandboys Taylor. Taylor goes for the layup, but she does not get that. Oh, the pass is intercepted by number 42, Taylor of the Chargers. Back in the hands of Grandboys. Grandboys goes to Van Horn. Van Horn goes to Cabrera. Grand Boys back. Van Horn shoots the three, and it is perfect. That was nothing but net. Getting 2 points for Chargers, not 3. The score now 61-35. The Chargers on top big. Bruins look to get more points to try and rally back from this huge deficit that they are in right now. But they were not successful right there to get any points on the board. There was a foul on Melanie Cabrera on that play. That was her 4th foul of the night. That gives 2 free throws to Hildy for the Bruins. She goes up. The first one was no good. And the ball was knocked out of bounds by number 32, Mikhail Montez. Bruins ball again. Number 24, Hildy has the ball and tries to get in her teammates' hands. Number 33, Brooke Alkiega gets the ball back into number 21, Daniel's hand. Daniel, number 32, shoots, and it is no good. Rebound recovered by Mikhail Montez. Mikhail Montez goes to Van Horn of the Chargers. Taylor goes out for the shot, and it is no good. Cabrera up for the three with Van Horn, and it was no good. And number 24 for the Bruins, Hildy makes a rebound. It looks about if there's about to be another foul on Cabrera, but it was not a foul on her. It was a penalty on number 24, Hildy. Graham always checks out for the Chargers, and coming in for her is number 14, McGuire Rossnagle. Rossnagle goes up for the layup, but she does not get that. And she gets a shot at 2 points from the free throw line. After the penalty on Brooke Alcalega. That's her 4th foul of the night. Rossnagle goes up, and it hits the rim and bounces out for 1 on the night from the free throw line. Rossnagle gets her 2nd chance at the line. She goes up, the ball goes out, and it was perfect. Went inside the net. That puts Chargers up 62-35. They're 3 points from being up 30 with 5:41 left in the game. Valenzuela drives down, goes down court. Rossnagle tries to stop her. Norstein has the ball for the Bruins. Valenzuela gets the ball out of her hands into the hands of number 43, Megan Thomas. Hildy was hit hard by Mikhail Montez on that play, and she was on the ground. Penalty ended up being on Taylor, not Montez. So number 24, Hildy, gets the free throw. She goes up, and it went high, but did not end up going into the net. Chargers ball, Montez to Rossnagle. Rossnagle gets the ball down court. Gets the ball into Montez's hands. Montez looks for any options. And she was bumped into by number 24. Hildy, that was a blocking foul on number 24. Mikhail Montez gets to the free throw line for the 6th time tonight. She looks to keep that percentage very high. She was up for the shot. And it was good. That puts the Chargers within 2 points of leading by 30. Hopefully she can get that to 1 point. She dribbles. The crowd is silent. She looks to make this shot. She goes up. And this time it was no good. And the rebound was recovered by Hildy, the one who caused a foul in the first place. Hildy gets down court, guarded by Cabrera. Montez now on defense, covering number 32, Casey Lorstein. Ball went out of bounds. Number 21, Caitlin Daniel knocked it right out of bounds. Chargers ball. Free throw. Katie Valenzuela. She looks to make these free throws to get that deficit smaller. Misses that first shot. Now she goes up. And this time it was good. Chargers now up only by 17 points. 63-36, Chargers on top with 4:45 left in the game. Montez gets the ball to Cabrera's hands. Montez gets a good block for Cabrera, but Cabrera gets hands in the hands of Montez. Montez goes up for the layup. The shot is blocked by number 41, Sabina Colin of the Bruins. There was a foul called. The foul was called on Sabina Colin. That was her first foul of the game, and she has not had many minutes in that. And that was her first foul. Montez back at the free throw line. I've had to say that a lot tonight. She has been back at the free throw line over and over again tonight, getting majority of the Chargers points. Carly Wika comes in the game for Taylor. Montez at the line. She goes up, and the shot is good. She is about 50% on every time she is at the line. The score's now at 64-36, Chargers on top still. If the Bruins want to come back from this, it'll be very difficult considering they are down 18 points with 4 minutes left. It is possible, but very unlikely. Rossnagel on the defense of Valenzuela. Rossnagel tried to stop that ball from getting into the hands of Valenzuela, but she ended up knocking out of bounds, giving the Bruins a ball back. Up. And the shot is no good, but the rebound was recovered by the Bruins. Another penalty.
Chargers foul on number 20, Carly Wika, with third.
Penalty was on number 20 for the Chargers, Carly Wika. That is her third of the night. Megan Thomas makes her first free throw of the night. Now she gets her second chance to lessen the deficit of points. Thomas. She goes up. And it is good yet again. That one didn't even touch the rim. Was nothing but net. Ball in the hands of Rossnagel. Rossnagel looks to make her point. Makes some points for the first time in a while. Gets the hands into Wika. Wika gets past and she shoots, but it was no good. And Rossnagel saves the ball from going out of bounds. Back into Wika's hands, but the ball was stolen by number 32. Casey Lorstein. Noriega made a block on that last play when Megan Thomas tried to make the shot. Noriega drew a penalty on that last play. Cabrera tries to get past Thomas. She does a crossover, gets the ball into the hands of. Got the ball into the hands of Rossnagel. Wika tries to block it. Ooh. And Wika gets hit by number 1, Lexi Strike. There's also foul on the Chargers. Number 41, Sabina Colin goes up to the free throw line yet again. She shoots. And it's good. Score's now 64-39. The Bruins hoping to get that score to 64-40. Colin goes up. And that shot was way off. The score is still 64-39, 3:35 left in the game. Rossego goes down, and she goes for the layup, and it was good. 66-39 is now the score.
That Chris Collins was the same as the forces.
Up for the layup was number 24 for the Bruins, Annika Hildy, but it was no good. Melanie Cabrera making the rebound. Melanie gets the ball into the hands of Kyla Van Horn. Kyla Van Horn gets a good block by Carla Wika. Back to the ball, back to Cabrera. Cabrera back to Rossengel. On number 4 of the Bruins, Annika Hildy.
Fouls on the Bruins, number 24. Monica Hildy.
Melanie Cabrera up to the free throw line yet again.
Team foul, at the line, number 24, Melanie Burr, shooting 2.
She is up at the line. She gets 2 chances here. And that was good. Second. Goes up, and now the Chargers are up 29 over the Bruins with 2:53 left. Number 32, Casey Lorenstein, has the ball, and it gets into the hands of Sabina Colin.
Charger foul, number 12, Kyla Van Horn, 30.
Third foul of the night for Kyla Van Horn. At the free throw line. At the free throw line for the Bruins is number 41, Sabina Colin. She made her first one, now she hopes to make her second one. It goes up, and this time it was no good. And Noria gets a ball in her hands. Noriega goes to Van Horn. Van Horn gets hit hard, but number 41, Sabina Colin, and she lands on her ass on the ground. Kind of free throw line for the first time of the night. Make that the second time of the night. She goes up, and it was no good.
You see it loaded on her ass.
Goes up for a shot, and again it was no good by Van Horn. Bruins trying to make a rally here, even though they are down 28 points with 22 left in the end of the game. From deep, the Bruins shot, but it was no good. Cabrera gets the ball in her hands. Now the Chargers look to just kill time, but Cabrera goes up for the free throw for the layup, and it was no good. Out of bounds on the Chargers, giving the Bruins the ball back on the opposite end. Starting this drive off is number 32, Casey Lorenstein. Noriega looks like good defense here on Lorenstein, but the ball goes right past Noriega. Van Horn gets her hand on the ball. Oh, and she gets the ball. Rossnagel. Rossnagel covers it. Goes up for the layup, and it is good. The score is now 70-40. The Chargers are finally up 30 points with 1:38 left in the game. Chargers have sealed the game as of now. Noriega gets the rebound, goes to Rossnagel. Rossnagel goes for the layup again, and it is good again. That is 4 straight unanswered points. McGuire. Rossnagel. Noriega, number 32, gets right past Noriega, but Noriega makes up for it and gets her hand onto the ball.
Entering the game for your Chargers, number 22, Gabrielle Verbois.
Coming in for the Chargers is number 22, Gabrielle Gambois. She's been out of the game for the past 5 minutes, and now she is back. And immediately she knocks the ball. Ball is rolling. Melanie Cabrera goes up for the layup, and it is good. That puts Chargers up 74-40. They're up 34 points. They are taking complete command of this game right now. And now there is no shot at the Bruins coming back from this deficit with only 49 seconds left in the game. And and Carly Wika gets the block, gets the ball in the hands of Rossnagel. Rossnagel goes up, gives the ball to Noriega, back to Rossnagel, and that was a penalty on the Chargers. On the Bruins. Sorry about that. 2 for the number 10, Jaden Noriega. Chargers up 34. Noriega looks to get him up 36. She goes for her first free throw. And it goes right off the rim. But she still gets her second chance. Hopefully she can get that lead to 35. She goes up. And this time it is good, and the Chargers are up 35 with 38 seconds left. Bruins look to score a few more points before the end of the game to hopefully get their confidence back up after getting annihilated by the Chargers. Gabby Granboyce blocks it, gets a ball. This is just too easy for her. Back to Noriega. Noriega goes for 3, and it is overshot just a little bit and is knocked out of bounds by number 15. Granboyce looks to get her team a few more points. Cabrera goes for 3, and it was beautiful with 20 seconds left on the clock. Cabrera makes a 3, getting the score up to 38. Noriega gets the ball again. She goes up for the layup, and it is good. Chargers up 40.